Okay, everybody, the time has come. Wheel of Time is back. And they gave us 3 episodes, so I was just like, girl, I'm not doing, 3. It's just at one time that's a lot, 3 episodes. So I was just like, let me just break it down, top 10 moments. Now it's probably gonna be more than 10 moments that I'm gonna talk about. Whatever. Let's talk, girl. Let's talk. Okay, y'all. So like I said, we got 3 episodes, right? So since we're gonna be getting 1 episode a week from here on out, I guess I will just talk about the full episodes in each video that I do. But for this one, I'm just gonna talk about all 3 and just go down some really fun moments, right? So let's start. Let's get into it. So much to talk about. So the first moment we're gonna talk about is when Alana came back from getting her cake smashed by her warders to teach the novices how to filter that mop water. Oh, that water was so nasty. Nynaeve so goddamn stubborn, y'all. So yeah, Alana's over there like, okay, this is how you do it. Threads of stone, threads of water, weave it together, and you just pour the shit through, filter that out. Everyone will have to drink from the glass before they leave. And I think they dropped this as like a preview from before, and I didn't get to talk about it, but I absolutely love this moment so much. And it was really cool to see the weaving. I love the music that they edit in the moment too. It was really cool to see the weaving and how it's done, or like the intricacies of it at least, right? Because Moiraine was doing that shit just easy, simple in season 1, and it was cool to hear how, it explained. It was interesting also to see that Egwene was trying to like do it the hard way by not using her hands, like weaving by not using her hands. So that journey is going to be interesting to watch. But yeah, Nynaeve's really not having none of it. She hates how the novices are treated, and honestly, I do too. I never understand why in organizations like these, even, I'm talking about like in real life, I don't understand why the new people have to be treated like shit. Even if they have to do some tasks that are just, not fun or, challenging. I don't know why in so many organizations, novices, new people, how I'm thinking about like when I was in college and the ridiculous shit that frats put their new whatevers through, their new pledges through. It was just fucking ridiculous, right? So I can see where Nynaeve's coming from, but at the same time, it's like, girl, the last battle coming, we got to learn how to do all this shit, right? And so Alana's trying to help her, like, okay, here, girl, here's how you do it, And Nynaeve's like, bitch, I'm not doing this dumb shit. Get me the fuck out of here. She picked up that nasty ass water, y'all. She picked up that nasty ass water. I said, Nynaeve, you about to drink this shit, ain't you? Nynaeve drink that shit. I was like, ooh, Nynaeve, why the fuck you do that shit? Now, of course, my curious George asked, I needed to know what the fuck it was actually on set that the actress was drinking. And this is coming from Comic Book Review. So the actress said, I think it was iced tea. I think it was peached iced tea. And the props department did an amazing job making it look like filthy water, but it was delicious. So if you're wondering what it was, that's what it was. And at the end of all of that, Nynaeve is saying, no one should have that much power. And I'm just like, girl, I should. Yeah, and you should, okay? There's nothing like a bad bitch wielding power. There's really, and that's why I'm so sorry. There's not gonna be a lot of you men in the show in my video. I'm so sorry. The girls have really ripped my wig off these 3 episodes. Okay, so the next moment when Egwene went to talk to Alana about the difficulty that she had juggling 2 things at once, and then Alana thought that Egwene was talking about sex with her waters. That was funny. Egwene's face here was just crazy. She was like, oh, actually, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the stone threads and the fucking water threads. It's hard for me to concentrate on them both. And then Alana was like, oh, okay, just try not to do too many things at once. Just like, damn, Alana horny as hell, girl. She swears she me. Anyway, okay, the other moment, we just going through it quick because this was 3 episodes, y'all. I have to get through it. So this other moment when the Red Ajah came and got Nynaeve together, right? So Nynaeve is being stubborn. She has a fucking channel for fucking 5 months. Like, it's just, she hates being there. The Red Ajah's like, bitch, we know that she's had her eye on Nynaeve. She's powerful as hell. Red Ajah's like, girl, we don't have no time to waste, so get your shit together. She blasts her ass with the one power. But then Nynaeve was able to replicate the weave just by seeing it and blasted her back. But then this kill I think would terrify the shit out of me if I was like a wielder or channeler of the one power or whatever. When the Red Ajah prevented Nynaeve from touching the one power or touching that shit is scary. So she basically told her, Liandrin basically told Nynaeve, stop playing with me. I want you to do better. I want you to be better than even me. So I thought that was cool. Seeing them use their powers against each other was cool. That blade was cool. Like it was fun. Okay, this next moment, it was not really a favorite moment, but I just want to say this and move on. Moiraine is being really cruel to Lan, and I fucking hate it. Oh my goodness, I hate it. Like, I understand that Moiraine has been cut off from the one power, and some women don't even survive that. Like, some people, I mean, suicidal thoughts, all type of shit. Like, so I get it's an extremely difficult time, but I just really wish that Moiraine had chosen to lean on Lan instead of pushing him away and being, it's like she's being cruel. It's one thing to be like, okay, Lan, I need my space. Please just, give me a couple moments to get my shit together. Like, I just got my shit rocked. Like, please give me some time. Give me a couple weeks or something, and I promise you I'll be back. But like, just give me some space, bitch. Like, she's just being so cruel and mean. I really hate it. I really hate it so much. Okay, another moment that I really liked. I like the scene when the Red Ajah slaps Nynaeve for trying to help with where to think that it's the Red Ajah's son, right? It's Liandrin's son, right? Because we kind of get to see what's underneath Liandrin's tough exterior for one of the first times ever, right? And we get to see how it looks when she really cares about somebody. And we saw how it looked a little bit when she lost the Green Ajah, Kareen, I think, in the beginning in season 1. But like, to see this was really another side of that. I'm just like, as much as it was tough for Nynaeve to go through, and I really hated that, it was interesting to see Liandrin's like tears, or just, and also how the one power really has anti-aging properties, because that's her son. So and she talked about, I can't heal him, da da da. So that was cool too. Okay, so the entire scene, or the entire sequence of the arches, it was so interesting, right? So they're Tangreal, they were created before the breaking, at a time where women could just create things just using the one power, things like that, using the one power. They know some people go in and never come back, and you could see that in that when Nynaeve was in there, it all felt real. I mean, even the wounds that she had, she came out with them. She wanted to go back in and save some of the people that she was around when she was in the arches. They gagged me with that last arch. I will say, I thought she left that tower, girl. We're gonna come back to it, because oh my goodness, I thought she left that tower. But once I saw them arches pop back up, I was like, and she saw land, I was like, what's going on? But when the arches disappeared after that, I thought she actually missed her chance to come back. But we're gonna come back to that. We're gonna come back to that, because the next one I want to talk about is the Seanchan's arrival. It's just brutal. It's just absolutely terrifying. And because they picking slaves from the crowd. This is what I'm imagining they're doing, right? Because this person is just coming through the crowd, looking at people, pointing at girls or women or whatever, and being like, that one. So I'm thinking she's going through, seeing who could channel, seeing who can use the one power, and be like, hey, that one is a slave, that one's a new slave, what's up? Terrifying. Okay, now I was completely surprised by that guy getting smashed down into the horn. I knew something terrible was gonna happen to him after he spat, and let me tell you something, I ain't spitting at nobody until I can see what the tea is. They coming in here with all type of channelers. They coming in here with all these formidable ass soldiers. We don't know who the fuck they are. You said, what's his face said he ain't even read about them hoes. I'm not spitting at nobody. I'm sorry. I'm gonna follow what they say. I'm gonna bend the knee until I can figure out a way to get the fuck out. This motherfucker just spat, and I was like, okay, they gonna deal with him. Girl, they smashed his head right into that fucking horn. I was like, oh my God. Bitch, and everybody else bent that knee down. I was like, yeah, of course y'all would. Of course y'all would. Okay, I know we moving fast, y'all. I know we're moving fast. But I promise you the next video is not gonna be it's not gonna be this fast. But I just want to touch on all the points that I need to, because like I said, we have 3 episodes to cover. So the next moment we're gonna talk about is when Egwene confronted Liandrin about Nynaeve being stuck in the fucking arches, or like, because obviously she thinks Liandrin wanted her dead. She's like, you had your eye on her, you sent her to her death, blah 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 blah. And Liandrin was very dismissive, very much like, girl, your grief is your grief, keep that shit over there. I'm gonna go on about my motherfucking day, and that's it. And Egwene was just like, wait a minute, don't walk away from me. I'm not done with you. And she released that fire bitch on that ass. Yeah, Egwene. Egwene, that's my girl. That's my girl. That's my girl. And I love how Liandrin was kind of like gagged a little bit, like, okay, girl, okay, mama. But she came in and tried to like defend her actions by saying that she believed in Nynaeve and she sent her there because, you know, she thought she could really fucking do it. And then this is where we get what we saw in the trailer, the line that we saw in the trailer where it was like, it's not always the most powerful women who write history, it's the ones who survive. So it was a way for her to say like, yeah, Nynaeve was powerful, but yeah, and even if you're not as powerful as her, she ain't survived, you did. So stay in your lane and you will be able to keep surviving. But Egwene doesn't really just sit there and take it. At the end, she just says, you know, you have no idea what I'm capable of, and moves past Liandrin. So I love all these tensions. I love it so much because as annoying as Liandrin is, you can see where everybody's coming from. Like, you can see how Egwene is a novice. She's new to all of this. She's lost. She feels like, I mean, to her, she's lost a friend at this point. So it's like, what the hell? But to Liandrin and to all the other Aes Sedai, they've seen so much death. They've seen all, they know what's coming. They know what's at stake. And they're just like, girl, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, this really sucks, but we need everybody that we can get when it comes to fighting this fucking last battle. Like, I don't know what to tell. I don't know what to tell you. And so the pain that you're experiencing, like, girl, yeah, I mean, it sucks, but I have too. So it's just all around a mess. Now, I haven't touched on Rand because, girl, I mean, what the hell is he doing? What the hell is Rand doing? This is the only time I feel like I'm really going to talk about Rand. I like this moment because this next moment I'm talking about, because Rand ran all around town looking for this fucking wine for Logain, just for Logain to spill that shit all around and tell him, girl, you are gonna channel whether you like it or not, and guess what, you gonna continue to touch the one power and you gonna go crazy. And it's just like, Rand, what the fuck did you expect? Rand is so annoying. Rand is so annoying. How you the fucking Dragon Reborn, girl, and you the character that I'm just like, please move the fuck away from me. And don't even get me started. Okay, Matt, I think they did a little, they made me care about Matt a little bit more than they did in season 1, but I still don't care about him. But either way, I'm just like, girl, I really wish Nynaeve was the Dragon Reborn. I really do. I really do, because Rand running around here stupid. Just stupid, running around for this fucking fancy ass wine just for Logain. Just for Logain to spill that stupid shit out and just be like, bitch, guess what? We all crazy in this hoe. And then Rand gonna look at, okay, no, because Logain, then Logain talking about, oh, he got the blood of Louis Therin and basically the previous dragon in him. Girl, you don't, bitch. You're gelded. You're gelded. You can't fucking channel. You're not the fucking Dragon Reborn. Rand is a Dragon Reborn. If anybody hearing Louis is fucking, it would be his ass, but Rand going fucking crazy. Rand talking, after Logain say that shit, Rand talking about, oh, you are mad. Like he's shocked. Bitch, Rand, where are you standing? You're literally in the middle of an asylum. Talking about, oh, you are mad. What did you expect? Rand is stupid. Rand is so fucking annoying. Rand is so annoying. And even in the next scene, I mean, after he was fucking Miss Mama's, what, Celine? Burning down the house. Rand, you going crazy as fuck too, talking about, oh, Logain is mad. Oh, you are mad. Rand, you mad too. You going mad too. Oh my god. Rand is so annoying. Okay, and the last two moments I'll talk about are about just we'll go back to like the archers and stuff, because the next moment I like is when Egwene tried to save, like she went to the archers trying to save Nynaeve, just using her power, trying and remember in the beginning we saw like 3 Aes Sedai like really using their power, really using the one power to open to activate the fucking archers. And bitch Egwene over here trying to do that shit herself, and daughter Air come in here like, girl, you are going to kill yourself. Egwene, you are going to hurt yourself. Do you think Nynaeve would really want this shit, want you to be doing this shit? You are gonna hurt yourself. You know, but I mean, what do you tell somebody who's lost a friend in the archers, and you got these weird Aes Sedai around you, these fucking administrators around you, acting like they don't give a fuck? You know, so I can understand Egwene be like, nah, I'm finna save my girl. I'm finna get my girl out of there. Even though, like daughter Air said, it's just, it probably was not a good idea to keep trying that shit. She said you really will hurt yourself. Like, and of course, the last moment I'll talk about is Nynaeve coming out of the last arch. Even like the showrunners really gagged me with that. Coming out of the last arch after she been in there, girl, like raising a fucking family. I mean, living with a family, raising a goddamn daughter, living with her friends. I mean, it was terrible to watch the fucking enemies come in and destroy her entire life, destroy her friends, destroy Lan with this motherfucking wig, his good Bob, this wig, honey. Destroy my man Lan, you know, my husband. And then after it was cool to see her use the one power, even though like she was asked like in the arches, I guess, during this time, like, do you regret leaving the tower? And I guess, you know, that's the answer. It's just like, damn, you did that, Nynaeve, at the end, after basically all your friends were dead. But if you had stayed at the tower, maybe you'd know how to do what you know what I mean? It's just like that trade-off, you know, that like, okay, if you stay and become an Aes Sedai, you will have the power, you will learn how to do what you need to do, but there are other things that you will have to sacrifice. So it's just that was interesting. But yeah, girl, after all her friends then got killed, after all that shit, after she got rid of the Trollocs and all that, the last thing she had was her fucking daughter, right? So she gonna lift up her daughter and carry her ass through the arch. Just maybe I can hold on to this one thing. Bitch, she came out of there with nothing. She came out to Egwene with absolutely nothing. Blood all over her. She just, that cry that she let out at the end, I was like, oh my God, my sister. Oh, my sister. I'm so sorry, mama. Like, that's hell. That's hell. Like, the arches, that's some creepy shit. Like, it's one thing if you go into the arch and it feels like a couple minutes, or maybe even half a day or something, girl. Like, I can give y'all that, and even that is too much. But bitch, you're talking about, you mean to tell me that Nynaeve felt like she didn't lived all that time? Are you saying that? Is that what the show is saying? Is that what the lore is saying, that Nynaeve went in there and she felt like she lived that entire time, or she like raised this daughter, she lived with her friends for so long, or maybe the archers made her feel like that for so long, and then she's like, oh bitch, these archers came back. Wait. I mean, I'm still in the test. And then she tried to take at least something from someone from there, and she did. That bitch say nope. Oh, that was terrible. That was heartbreaking. Y'all better give my sis whatever she need after this. She need a room at the top of the motherfucking tower. She need heated towels and like, bitch, you said fragrances, beautiful fruit. She need a water that's always filtered. She don't need to filter that shit with Alana no more. Y'all need to give her everything that she didn't ask for, okay? Because that was some cruel shit. But y'all see the video almost fucking 20 minutes, and I sped through that shit, y'all. That's crazy. So yeah, we gonna get some, you know, regularly paced videos as we get you know, the regularly scheduled 1 episode per week, you know, thing going on, so we could talk more in depth. But there were so many things in each of the episodes that I wanted to touch that I was like, girl, I have to knock it out. But yeah, I can't wait to see what the future holds, y'all. I know the book readers are like, girl, y'all, you finna gag. I want to know if the book readers were gagged by the third arch, like in the show. Like, did y'all think that she actually came out and rejected the Aes Sedai? Did you think that she came, and did that piss y'all off? Like, I really want to know, like, the book readers, like, not too much, y'all, though, because I don't spoil me, y'all. Don't spoil me, y'all. But yeah, girl, Rand is walking around here dumb as hell as usual. Moiraine is fucking being cruel as fuck to Land, my fucking husband. If she don't want Land, she could give it to me, bitch. She can give it to me, girl. Seanchan fucking everybody day up like I said they would. And Nynaeve just going through it. They got my girls going through it. I hate it. I love the show. But yeah, y'all, that's all I want to talk about this video. Thank y'all so much for watching. I will be here, like I said, to talk about the next episode. So make sure you stay tuned, and I'll catch y'all later.